Hey, hello Yoshi, hello Aaron. Yeah, mate, I've finally done a stream that's at a good time for you, Aaron. What time is it for you? Yeah, I'm streaming at a totally different time today, basically because for anyone who's been around on the channel, for a while, they'll know that I do pretty much, I'm all snuggled under my covers for a change. Oh, nice, Hyper. I wish I was. Yeah, like, I pretty much, apart from like the odd day or two here, like I pretty much do daily content and have done for nearly 3 years. And I can't upload a video today, so I thought, right, I'll do a stream instead. Just that, I'll just stream for a little bit. And I don't want to stream tonight because it's my daughter's birthday, so I thought I'd get a cheeky little stream in while she's at school. And yeah, I've been trying in my own time off camera and not on the channel. I've been trying to get the Hollow Knight Platinum, and I'm pretty damn close. 109% done. 112 is like, well, 112 I don't think is quite the Platinum, but it's pretty close. I know you've recently got no work because of the virus. Oh, okay. I mean, like, actually, as in because you've got it, or just like you're just being cautious? Yeah, so for those who don't know, I have done, like, look at this. I've got everything unlocked, pretty much, all the moves. I've got every single charm. I don't know if I've got all these, but whatever. That's not important. But yeah, one of the only things I've got to do is the Pantheons, and there's 5 of them. If you haven't played the game before, Pantheon is basically like, I think it's 10 boss fights in a row, just back to back. Morning, Oogie. Oh, cheers. I will pass on the message. But yeah, so I just thought I'd do a little cheeky stream. And to be honest, I fully expect to be kind of on my own for this. Well, I'm not now, thankfully. But I fully expected to just, because it's such a weird time. It's like, it's 10 AM for England, which is kind of not a great time for a lot of people, I would imagine. And it's not a great time for a lot of people in the UK, and then people in other places, it's probably an even worse time. Yeah, it is 10 in a row, Hyper. But I tell you what, I will show you the fair. I'll show you one of the other ones. I'll show you an early one that I've already done. So there's 5, and they obviously get progressively harder. These are totally optional, by the way, Hyper. These like, first time I played it, I didn't do these. But yeah, like, don't forget, obviously, you've got kind of like unlimited amounts of healing if you can kind of hurt them more than they hurt you, then, oh, damn it, I'm doing garbage here. If you can hurt them more than they hurt you, then obviously you will be, and you get like a decent little chance to get a few heal. Oh, god damn it. This was supposed to be me showing you an example of like a dead easy one, because the first couple of Pantheons I did like almost first go, which I couldn't believe it, because I thought, look, so you get a chance, 1 heal, 2 heal, 3 heals. So I got 3 heals in there, and then the next one, and some of the bosses are like crazy easy. Like this guy, like he's like super easy to dodge, which means it's super easy to get a few cheeky heals in. Like I can just chill over here, top up my health, so you just kind of like, a lot of the bosses, you're just kind of making sure that you're like prepped for the next one or whatever. Oi! How dare you! Heal up again. See, look, we're going into the 3rd boss. Smash through them, and we've got full health still. Do all the bindings. Well, maybe, but that's not what I'm doing today, because my goal at the moment is to get you'll notice, by the way, Hyper, that I'm slashing extremely fast. There's a certain charm you can get called like quick slash, and it just lets you attack a lot faster, which is obviously good for causing a lot of damage as fast as possible. It's one of my favorite charms. Whoa. I mean, we're going to kill this guy. Look at this. We're going to kill this guy without even getting hit once. So yeah, to be fair, a lot of them are not that hard. Or at least the early ones. So yeah, so as I say, there's 5 Pantheons. I've completed the first 2, and I've got up to the final This guy's a bit annoying. I never know which way he jumps. He always surprises me. There we go. Once I can get him on the floor, then you can just go 1, 2, and okay, I screwed that up. But if you can kind of time it right, you just keep whacking him backwards, and he just can't do anything. Oh, there we go. He's dead. Heal, heal, heal. But yeah, so I may well do the bindings another time, Aaron. But for now, my goal is to do the platinum. So I'm doing kind of the minimum I need to do the platinum, which is to beat all of the Pantheons, just regular. And you know, I haven't even beat them regular yet without starting to try and do it on like hard mode. Yeah, I mean, it's like there's probably, I'm trying to think how many bosses there are in the game in terms of like mandatory. There's probably only, I don't know, Aaron probably knows better than me. Aaron knows the game really well. I mean, I know the game pretty well now. But I'm thinking there's maybe like, in terms of bosses that you absolutely have to beat, we're probably talking like 15 maybe? There's not that many. But then there's like a ton of optional ones. That's another one down. Yeah, so as I say, these Pantheons, there's about 10 bosses in a row, I think. And halfway through-ish, you get a bench as well. Only finished handful. Yeah, I figured that was what you meant. Yeah, sometimes they all just come at once. It's one of those things where like you can do the game in so many different orders. Like I've been following a bit of a guide this time round because look, I mean, you see that most of these bosses, at least when you know the patterns well, making a liar of myself now, but most of these bosses are pretty easy to never get hurt. So you're just kind of going through the easy ones and trying to have as much health as possible for when you reach the bad ones. Smashed it. I think his name's Grub or something. Yeah, no spoilers for Hyper, please. I mean, you're gonna see bosses here, but like some of these are not mandatory. Some of these aren't even in the main game. Yeah, and you know, I guess it's only if you don't mind just seeing bosses, then you'll be all right. Yeah. There we go. While they're stunned. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, I was gonna say while they're stunned. I love this guy. Is the perfect chance to get a bit of cheeky healing in. But yeah, well, a lot of these, like, I mean, it's very kind of reminds me of Dark Souls in that sense of like, you know, Dark Souls bosses can feel like they're proper impossible when you first fight them, and then once you know their attack patterns, suddenly they go from being like impossible to dead easy. Just seeing does absolutely squat for my ability to actually kill them. I know your determination. You beat. I love a good pogo. Yeah, you beat Zelda 2 without save states. If you can do that, honestly, Hollow Knight's a joke compared to that. Yeah, so anyway, I thought I'd just start off with the kind of the first Pantheon, just to kind of get me a bit warmed up, and I can show you what it's like without making a total fool of myself. Because obviously, as I play the later ones, oh god, I hate this guy so much. I don't know. There's something about this guy that I just don't seem to do well against. I'm doing quite well here, though, to be fair. But usually I get absolutely hammered by this guy. I don't know why. No. I've lost more health against him than now already than I have about like the last 3 bosses in a row. Ah. Die. Yeah, sometimes I just think, right, screw it. I'm just gonna like tank him. I've got the patience at least. Yeah, exactly. And you just need to. Oh. He's gonna tell me that I'm scum, I'm useless. This isn't a boss. Thou has returned to the Pantheon. He's basically saying you're not good enough. You're not good enough to beat the Pantheons. And this is it. This is the final boss of the first Pantheon. Yeah, so this is, as I say, this is Pantheon 1, and this is obviously the easiest. Although I say that, I think I found number 2 easier. I don't know why. I might be just talking nonsense. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I was just in the flow at that point. Kill him. Then his little bro comes along. Now I know that the one on the left, which is the guy that I killed or wounded first time, is the weaker of the two. So he's got he's in the sense that he's got less HP of the two. So, and if we can get it down to 1, then it's a lot easier. Which we now have done. Ah! Oh! Damn it! Yeah. I think we're gonna do this anyway. I could probably just spam him to death now. We've got so much health and with my quick slash. Come on, yeah, boy. First Pantheon done, first time, smashed it. Easy peasy. But nah, I've done that before. That's not gonna be the hard bit of the stream. Oh, how quick did we do it? 8 minutes 50. Look at that, 8 minutes 50, easy peasy. Now I've got to do other stuff. I've got to do the hard stuff. So yeah, there's 5 Pantheons. They each progressively get harder. I think the first 4 have got 10 bosses, and the 5th one might have more. I'm not going to do the second one because I've already done it. So yeah, pretty much the only thing left for me to do the platinum is to yeah, you can do these bindings as well, Hyper, which is like, you know, you can turn these things on. So it's like if you turn that on, it like makes your nail or your weapon weaker. If you turn that on, it means you can't use charms. And yeah, obviously I'm not gonna. The 5th one has 40 bosses. Oh, what? 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 Oh man, is the 5th one like 1, 2, 3, 4 plus more? Is that what it is? Oh my god, that's horrendous. I mean, I don't expect, I doubt we'll be doing that today anyway. To be honest, I just wanted to play something, and I wasn't gonna do like Jedi Knights, just because, you know, a lot of people are gonna miss this stream because it's kind of a weird time. So I thought I'll do something that, you know, like a lot of people won't mind missing. Whoa! Come on, I would really like to stun him again so that I can. There we go. Get a few heals in. That sounds absolutely insane. 40 bosses. I'm not looking forward to that at all. No, oh my god. Oh, you said you haven't done it yet, have you, Aaron? Still haven't beat the 5th one. I'll beat it first go. Easy. I jest. I mean, that is so hard. Like, it's so weird because I like saw some, you know, the thing that made me kind of encouraged me to have a go for the platinum was I saw some things saying that actually the platinum for this isn't that hard. I mean, that's debatable. I mean, they were saying it's quite short. I guess short in the sense that you can do it all in one playthrough, whereas like a lot of platinums, you need to play the game like 5 times or whatever, because you have to do it on like every different difficulty and all that stuff, and like complete it on NG Plus and blah blah blah. Yeah, bindings. So there's different bindings. There's like one that there's one that reduces the damage that your weapon does. There's one that stops you being able to use charms. There's one that stops you being able to use soul, and blah blah blah. Yeah, but I certainly am not going to be doing it on hard mode when I can't even do it on regular. So That's not something for me now. Right now, I just want to beat them in any way I can. And I'm not even totally confident I can do that. I mean, it's slightly worrying that Aaron hasn't beaten the it's slightly worrying that Aaron hasn't beaten the 5th Pantheon yet, because I bet you Aaron's a lot better than I am. So if he hasn't done it, it kind of reduces my the chances that I give myself of doing it. Oh. Yeah, I mean, quite often you can just, especially if you've got a like a decent charm setup and whatever, you can just tank a lot of them and then heal at the end. These skills seem insane at my level. Bear in mind, I mean, I'm decent. I'm all right, but I have got like good charms and stuff. I've got things that increase my damage, and I've got things that increase my max health, and like in a Zelda game, I've got all the heart pieces, so like my max health is more than kind of it should be or whatever. Oh. Ah. Oh jeez. Okay, that wasn't the plan at all. Oh, that works. Just smash him in the face a bit. Come on. No! Jesus, this has gone badly. Okay, we've managed to get a ton of heals in there. It's pretty sweet. Come on. Yeah, with this one, you don't have to kill his little buddy. You just have to kill the big beast, I think. Right, here we go. I think I've got to fight like Grim now, which is like one of the hardest bosses in the... Yeah, I have. He alone is one of the hardest bosses in the game, I think. Just beating him is... I mean, I would not blame you for watching this and thinking, I'm never going to do that, ever. And again, this is like an optional boss, so you don't have to... This is like DLC. So, you don't have to kill this guy if you don't want to, and I would not blame anyone for not doing it. You just get so few windows to attack him. Ah. Ugh. And he's fast, and he... Oh. Ah! Yo. I always seem to go the wrong way. Oh god, and then... This is just a bunch of fireballs you have to dodge. There's no way you can attack him while this is going on. Ah! No! Damn it! It's so stupid. So stupid to try and heal. Those spikes are pretty much your only chance to get a heal in, I would say. Come on. I will stun him in a second, though. And wait, there we go. Now, this is another good... chance to heal. Oh. My god. 1, 2, 3. Smash him up a bit. Oh god, I hate this. Just because it's like a chance for me to get hurt, and I know that I can't hurt him, so it's just like wasted time. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Spikies! Ah, man. Why do I try to heal? It's like Dark Souls. I try to heal when I know oh, god damn it. I know I don't have the time to do it. So, I'm just dead. Dead. Scumbag. Yeah, so I think Aaron probably knows better than me. I think he's only like the halfway point of the of that Pantheon. I've got to the end of game boss. Oh, sorry, not the end of game boss. I have got to the I've got to the final boss of this Pantheon before, which is like Nail Sage Sly, and he absolutely battered me. And I'm tempted to kind of have there's something called the Hall of Gods, which is basically like once you've unlocked a boss in the game, you can go and practice them anytime you want. So a lot of people say, you know, get to the hard bosses, you know, like reach them just once so that you can kind of unlock them and then go and practice them a bunch of times. So I might go and practice, you know, Nail, Sage, Sly, or whatever his name is. Whoa! But yeah, certain bosses like this one are just a good opportunity to heal up. You know, build up some soul in between fights and get some healing in. Wait. And this is one of them, I would say. Once you beat the boss, their statue shows up. Yeah. I mean, I've had a practice at Nail Sage in the Hall of Gods. I haven't even come close to beating him. Not in practice or in the Pantheon. Although I heard that, I think I saw someone say that the bosses in the Hall of Gods are actually slightly harder versions than the ones in the Pantheon. So if I can beat them there, then in theory I can beat them in the, you know, in theory if I can beat them there, I can beat them here. Although in this version I might not necessarily get to them with full health and stuff like that. How many bosses in this Pantheon are optional or main game? Almost all of them are optional. The bee guy is optional. That guy I just fought is optional. This black collector guy is optional. The Grim Troop is DLC. He's optional. Yeah, almost. Honestly, the main game, the optional ones are the hard ones. All the main game ones, honestly, are not that hard. They're really not. Especially like you might not have kind of discovered it yet or whatever, but there are ways to. There's like a guy who, you know, just like you can upgrade your sword in Zelda. There's a dude who will upgrade your sword in this, and it makes a pretty huge difference. So, you know, get your sword upgraded and get like the extra heart pieces, basically, if you can. You know, again, like Zelda, they're just kind of hidden around the world. So if you can get the extra heart pieces and get your weapon upgraded, honestly, the game is not that bad. First time I played it, I like completed the game without. I completed the game and I had like, I don't know, quite a few less masks than what I do now and stuff. Like, I completed it with a lot less. And obviously I was less skilled then as well. And I completed it with a lot. I just managed to get out from underneath him. I completed it with a lot less health. And I don't even think I had the max weapon back then either. Oh, God damn it. I'm going to die against... No! Oh, man. So many bosses just... You know, they just don't... You're not going to get a chance to heal, so to try is just a waste of time. Still going to try, don't worry. Can't help myself. Oh, go on. We got a few heals in there. Lost one of them, but it's fine. Well, at least we're one up on the deal. My God. Hello, Monos. Still working from the office. Oh, nice. You haven't been quarantined yet. 3 difficulty settings, the attuned and... Oh God, oh God, I wasn't paying attention. This is not the kind of fight I want to go into with half health, to be honest. But, c'est la vie. I'm just gonna be really careful and just only go for hits when I... Damn it. I'm gonna go for the hits when I kind of feel like it's... Oh! When I feel like it's a safe window. Okay. Whoa! The spikes are tricky. Once you're in midair, the spikes are really tricky because they can, you know, they go at all different angles. So there's no like, there's no one certain kind of way you can jump to miss them because they, yeah, they. Whoa! Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely insane, this boss, by the way. Hyper, so do not feel bad at all if you're looking. I remember watching Alert stream this when I hadn't done it before. I hadn't even like unlocked the DLC or anything. I saw him playing this and I was just like, oh my god, this looks absolutely horrendous. Whoa. Hey, just got to no. Bye. Oh. Oh god. Okay, 1, 2, 1. No! That means I cannot get hit again. Damn it! Don't jump on the spikes more. Well, yeah. It's only when I'm kind of already in midair and then he starts doing it. And the Radiant one where you can die in one hit. Oh, that sounds lovely. Also, you can hit Grim when he's on fly mode. Oh, you mean when he's... Yeah, I assume you mean when he's firing the fireballs at me. I could, but that would be, like, really hard. like, it's hard enough for me to just dodge the fireballs. Never mind, dodge the fireball. Like, obviously, the closer you are to him, the harder it becomes to dodge the fireballs. Yeah, I know what you mean, Hyper. It's the thing that put Emma off Cuphead. That there's just too much stuff going on at once, and it's hard to. God damn it, this is not a good start at all. Yeah, it's the thing that put Emma off Cuphead. Is like too much stuff going on meant she just couldn't focus on any one thing, and so you end up not knowing what's going on, and then you're getting hit all over the place by stuff. You just don't even know what's coming at you. Oh, man. Thank God the next boss is pretty easy and is going to give me a chance to heal up. Because that was bad. But that is one of the, you know, the upsides to the Pantheon. Is that you're, you know, you're going to get quiet moments like this boss where you get a chance to top up. And I guess that, I assume that's completely deliberate by the, you know, the devs to kind of, you know, to not make it proper relentless, to slip in a few more chill bosses in between the crazy ones. But yeah, I know what you mean, and especially that this game is a little bit guilty sometimes. I mean, I love this game, and I struggle to find a bad word to say about it, but they are guilty sometimes of, and I know some people will say, oh, well, it's part of the difficulty, so suck it up. And that's one way of looking at it, I guess. But they are guilty of, like, putting things in the foreground. So they put, like, there's things in the foreground that so when you walk over them, you can't, you know, you can only partially see your character because, like, something's in the way of you. And yeah, they do that. They're guilty of doing that quite a bit. So sometimes you can barely even see yourself. Never mind seeing the stuff that's coming at you. But that, I mean, that's not as common as it could be, I guess. But yeah, like this guy is super easy. The main kind of issue with him is that sometimes, obviously, he's spawning these little enemies that help him. But by this point, you should have a weapon that one-hits every single one of the enemies that he sends at you. So it's more just like making sure that you don't get like overwhelmed or whatever. Kill the minions as fast as you can. But yeah, like I mean, this guy is like easy to dodge, barely. I mean, he doesn't even attack you. He literally, I mean, apart from if he happens to jump on you, he doesn't really make any effort to actually attack you. Ah, damn it! I didn't even see that little roly thing on the floor. Ah. I'll stop blanking out because I can't. Yeah, I know. That's exactly it. You just, when it's kind of too much for your brain to take in, you just end up taking none of it in instead. Oh, come on, man. This guy he's not rolling. Oh, now he rolls. Like, oh, he's not. Oh, man. He's totally not doing what I want. Yeah, okay. sometimes they, you know, there is also, oh, look at this. This is really annoying. Sometimes the RNG is with you, and sometimes it's not. Don't want to blame, I'm not going to blame RNG, but, you know, it is a thing. Like, you know, sometimes the bosses do what you want them to do, and sometimes they don't. God damn it! Ah, my god. There we go, he's dead. Chance to heal ASAP. Oh, man! This stupid buddy stopped me from getting as many heals in as I would have liked. And now I've got to take on the Grim. Dude. With less than full HP again. My only real peeve at the game so far is the backtracking. When you get stuck on a boss, it gets kind of boring having to do the same. Yeah. I know. I could oh god, yeah, I did that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, first hit. Waste that. Like, that was just a... I just gave that one away. Shouldn't have been letting him hit me there. 1, 2, 3. He just 3 devils. That's by far the best opportunity to hurt him. Ah. If he did that all day. I mean, and that's what I mean about RNG, is like, it's kind of, you know, it's luck based which moves he chooses to do. Sometimes, so, with, you know, some bosses are. And when he, you know, there are certain moves that are nice and easy to dodge, and other ones that are virtually impossible to dodge. So, like, you know, when things go your way, it's nice. When it's not. Oh. Ah! I wish I hadn't jumped, because then I could have got a healing. Oh, I nearly jumped into the fireball. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. No, got hit by it. I'm dead. I'm going down. No, death by spikes. Yeah, I mean, there's no way around that other than a lot of the... So annoying. The annoying bit about this is... but that is the challenge. The annoying bit about this is that, like, so much of it is quite easy, and so it's like but you have to do, like, you have to do a lot of the easy stuff again before you get to the hard bit. So you gotta suck it up. Although it does, you know, it does, like, kind of, it does mean you end up getting really, although I'm not proving that point here. It does mean that in theory you end up getting really good at the easier ones, and then you get to the point where you absolutely annihilate the easy ones, dead easy. And then, so in theory, you make it to the harder ones with more health, because you've done the other ones easy, like, better. Yeah, by the way, like, I have an ability here, Hyper, that is, you'll discover it at some point in the game, hopefully. I don't think it's mandatory. No, this one, it is mandatory, actually. Some of the abilities are kind of optional, but this one's definitely mandatory. You'll eventually discover an ability called something like Shadow Dash, and it just means that when you dash, for that kind of second when you're dashing through something, you're invincible. So you can use it like I'm doing it here to go through those yellow things. If I didn't have that ability, dashing through them would have hurt me, but I'm not getting hurt by that because when you dash, you're invincible for a second. So that's nice. I mean, that's one of the things I really like about the game. The whole, like, you get to certain area, you find certain things, and you're like, oh, I can't get up there. It's like you see some ledge that you can't reach or whatever, and you think, oh well, I'd be able to reach that if only I could wall jump. And you'll kind of find a couple of areas like that, and then you eventually discover how to wall jump, and you're like, yes, now I can go back and kind of search all those areas, because there might be a heart piece down there or whatever. Like, you know, I like that you kind of discover areas that you can't get to yet, and then as you learn new abilities, you kind of, it encourages you to go back and revisit them. Have a little cheeky heal while he's stunned, and then finish him. Full health, boom, and a ton of soul. I won't acknowledge your platinum until you finish the Path of Pain. I don't even know what that. What's the Path of Pain? I don't even know what that is. I have done the White Palace already though, and I've got to say, like, I mean, Baird said the same to me, and I completely agree with him. Like, the White Palace was, to me, was built up as this like insanely hard thing. Like, oh my god, the White Palace is going to be so hard. I reckon I did it in like less than an hour. It was like, it was not hard at all. Like, I mean, okay, that's not fair. It was a little bit hard, but it was certainly not this like massive rage-inducing like super hard thing. Oh, go away. Let me heal for the Grim Troop. So yeah, the White Palace is another optional DLC thing. But oh god, no, don't hit him. I forgot about that bit. If you hit him, then he goes instantly into this thing, which is like the worst move he does, I think. Just because it's like, it's for me, it's the move that he does that makes it, that means it's the least likely I'm actually going to get a hit in. Oh, jeez. Oh, got a bunch of hits in there, just through mind, just tanking them. Oh. Jump as little as possible. It's hard, but sometimes you can get it so that you pogo on top of him while he's doing the spikes. If you can do that, it's amazing. Because you can get a ton of hits in, like, safely. And that's phase 1 done. 1, 2. Oh. Oh! No! Be alone. Oh, man. The spikes just went the wrong way. Could have got lucky and just... No, not this. I feel like I'm going to beat him this time, though. I mean, I don't want to jinx myself, but I feel like this is the one. But this is not even like... I think this is like halfway through or something. This isn't even like... You know, beating this guy is not like, oh yes, I've done it. This is like, oh yeah, I've got like 5 more bosses to go. See what I mean? About the pogo on the... If you can pull it off. 1, 2, 3. Just 3 little devils. Oh, might be able to get a heal in. No, we can't. Stupid to even try. Here we go. Yeah, but I remember watching Baird do this and just thinking, oh my god, this is like unreal. I cannot even imagine ever being able to beat this guy. And then I did, and I was like, I couldn't believe it. He's only got like a few more hits in him after you stagger him for the second time. So like, there we go. Boom, son. Rizzo. I did actually think about that. I thought about that, but annoyingly I thought about it. You do get a bench after him though, which is pretty nice. Tops up my soul thanks to the Salubra charm I've got, and it tops up my health. That's why I like Metroidvanias, even if I'm not great at platform exploring. Yeah, it is. So it is fun. I mean, I always say you should get the what's it called? Wayward Compass. Wayward Compass. It only takes up 1 slot, and it means that you've got a map marker to say where you are, which is like a total game changer. Like, you know what my sense of direction's like. I mean, maybe you can get by without it. I don't know. I can't. I have to know where I am on the map. Otherwise, that's it. I'm gone. Right, here we go. Oh yeah, this guy's pretty easy. See, it's not a straight case of like the further you go in the trial, the harder they get necessarily. It's like, I mean, also I suppose to some extent it depends on just what you personally find easier. I personally find this guy dead easy. I'm sure not everyone does. Oh, damn it! I'm not making it look like I find it easy. But I think that's in dead. I mean, look at that compared to the Grim Troop or whatever that we just fought. That was like so easy compared to the last one. This guy is annoying, we'll say. Very annoying. Just because of how you have to hit him. You know, there's a lot of like... Oh! There's a lot of waiting around and just trying not to get hurt while you wait for the opportunity to hurt him. Which I find a bit annoying. No! So basically I've got to hit one of these... Damn it. Oh, damn it! I've got to hit one of these jellyfish into him. And that will stun him for 3 seconds. Not something like that. Not very long at all. And in those 3 seconds, I've got a few chances to hit him. Oh. But yeah, it's, I mean, trying to get a... Oh, man, how did that miss? Oh, no, it didn't miss. Boom. Oh, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how many hits I got in there. Oh, is that a hit? No, it's not a hit. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, it's just... Oh, it's such an annoying boss. When you do this, I think you do this in the main game, but it's slightly different because in the main game you have a mate helping you who basically does it. He does the stunning bit for you, so all you have to do is turn up and get the hits in, which is a much nicer way of doing it. Have that, boy. Yes, I think he's down. Okay, that was better than I thought. Yeah, so I was thinking about doing Lost Odyssey, but the thought only kind of occurred to me. Annoyingly, the thought only occurred to me, like... I don't know, very shortly before starting this stream, and then I'd already kind of made the thumbnail for this and done the, you know, and advertised it as, you know, this is what I'm playing and stuff. And plus, I'm obsessed with, I mean, like, I'm not even exaggerating, I am pretty obsessed with Hollow Knight at the moment. And I really want to get this platinum. So it was essentially just a good excuse. Stunner, heal. Good excuse for me to just play it some more. Pogo on your head. Pogo. Oh, forget it. I'll just smash you in the face. Yeah, like some of this. And then we'll heal. And I think this is it. I think this is the final boss. And this is where I'm going to... Yeah, it is, I think. Yes, it is. Definitely, I think. I believe this is where we're about to die. Unless I get I mean, if I beat this, I will be so happy. Because I've never even come close to beating the boss that I think we're about to walk into. Yeah, really liking Lost Odyssey. Like, really good. Like, you know, the combat's fun. I like the whole ring thing. Yeah, it's really good. Jansen's funny. I like Jansen. He keeps the, yes, it is. Prepare for me to die! That is what is going to happen. He's just... It's just so hard. I mean, any tips you've got, Aaron, if you've got any, fire away. But I just can't... Like, I can't find it. Damn it! There's no... There's no opportunity to heal that I can see in this fight, and there's barely any opportunity to hit him. I mean, I think if I don't do him now, I'm probably gonna go to the Hall of Gods. I mean, it's quite easy to dodge him. I just need to do this. Sadly, that's not a... dodging him is not a means of killing him. Ah! Just wasted, like, a ton of soul by accidentally doing 2 magic spells. Ah, you use a magic build. I did see a magic build actually, and I did think about. I've stunned him. I've never stunned him before. That's as good as I've. I mean, I am one hit from death, and it's death is coming soon. Don't worry. Yeah. Funnily enough, I found the the final segment of the Colosseum harder than. No! I found the final segment of the Colosseum harder than the first 2 Pantheons. This dude buggers Yoda. He is. He's exactly that. Oh, you can switch rings in the middle of battle. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Okay, no, I don't want... No, exit. Okay, I'm just deciding. I did think... What's the... I did see online there was like a guide about a good magic build. I think. Right, I'm gonna actually just quickly Google. I think it was on Steam actually. I saw this like guide that said, you know, obviously there's different ways you can go about fighting. You can either be kind of like pure melee, or you can be magical or whatever. I'm gonna. Okay, so we want to have. I mean, this might not work out. It increases the bearer's mastery of nail art, allowing them to focus power faster and unleash art sooner. Okay, Grub Song, that gets you. Like every time you get hurt, it tops up your soul instead of just when you do damage. Allows the bearer to charge the dream nail faster and collect more soul. I'll take that. I mean, that's what they say you should bring. It doesn't feel. I don't dream nail that often. Reduces the soul of casting spells. That's a big one. So casting spells doesn't cost as much, and then I think Shaman increases the power of spells. So it's like a double whammy. Like spells cost less to cast, and they're more powerful. So it does mean, you know, I'm going to have a little bit less health now because I've taken off a certain charm. You know what, actually, let's give him one go in the Hall of Gods first, just to see if this like, you know, this build might be a complete disaster, and then it's kind of like I'll waste my time getting all the way to him. So this is the these are all the bosses we've discovered. That Mantis boss still might be my favorite boss in the whole game. Like, I just love the fact that you kind of got to get into a rhythm, and once you like it's a boss that like feels like impossible. There he is. Yeah, it's a boss that feels pretty much impossible when you first try it, I think. And then when you get it, you're just like, it just feels good. Hey, where's my God damn it. So it doesn't send you in with it doesn't send you in with soul, even though I charged up my soul. Especially for that. Oh god. Okay. Have it. God, this is not. This ain't going well at all, is it? I shouldn't even be trying to like smash him all the time with my sword, seeing as I'm not a melee build anymore. Damn it! Nah. I don't know. Patience was a big factor in. Oh, and the one with the mantises. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't think magic's for me, or at least not in that fight. I don't know. Like, he's just so fast, and maybe it's just like, maybe it would be a better way if I spent ages like mastering it or whatever. You just wish you had more slots, don't you? To like, you know, there's so many good charms, you just feel like there's not enough space to have them all. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like gotta have quick slap. No, not heavy blow. Not now. Gotta have those two, and then I think I went with fragile heart, which gives you a bit of extra health. Yeah, I think that's what I think. You can overclock your charms. What's this? You're gonna tell me some kind of cheat? Oh, I've just wasted some soul. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I don't hate 13. I mean, I maybe sometimes I say I do. But you get double damage. Oh, that's interesting. You're gonna have to tell me more. Yeah, I was the same, Hyper. I loved. I'm gonna have one more go at this, and then maybe I'll do something else. Because there are other things. There are a couple of other things I could do to get the platinum. You know, there's a couple of other things I need to do. One of them being to complete the end, to beat the end game boss. I mean, when you beat the end game boss in this, it just kind of takes you straight back to your like last save point or whatever. So it's, you know, so that you can do optional stuff that you might have missed or whatever. So it's like there's no like throwing you straight into NG plus or game over or whatever. Oh yeah. I assumed that's what you meant. You receive double damage, but then some of the things, some of the charms that you could put on could counteract that double damage. Surely. How do you do it? Yeah, I mean, as I say, like I'm probably exaggerating slightly when I say I hate 13. I just like, to be fair, I really like the combat with 13. I thought the combat was good. And I assume, I mean, I have no memory of it to be honest, but I assume the music was good, because it always, you know, when do Final Fantasy ever make a game that doesn't have good music in it? So yeah, the combat was good. I assume the music was good. It looks nice. I just, for me, the story was too confusing. I was like 10 hours in, and I was still just thinking, what the hell is going on? Which, I mean, that is kind of a recurring theme in Final Fantasy games to some extent. But more so than any other game, I felt like 13 just... I just didn't have a clue what was going on. And I wasn't that big of a fan of any of the characters. I mean, again, like, they're not terrible, I guess, but, like, there was no character where I was like, oh, you're really funny, or I like you, or, you know, like... I don't know. I feel like a lot of Final Fantasies have at least a couple of likable characters, but I don't think Snow was that likable. Vanille, I mean, I don't think she was. Again, I don't hate them, but I don't think they were particularly likable. Snow wasn't particularly likable. Lightning definitely wasn't likable. Trying to think of any other characters. Oh, Saz. I get the guy with the chocobo in his hat. I mean, he was okay. I would say he's probably the best. Equip your charms that exceed your notch limit. Do it 5 times and you can overclock your charms. Okay. Oh, there you go. At least, okay, so you agree with me at least that, you know, there's not too many characters that you like. Which I think is like a big deal for me. I mean, we were talking about this in the Discord a while ago about what you look for in a game and stuff, and I think I probably look for that more than maybe some people do. Ah! Come on, die! No! Yes. Come on, cheeky little heal. For the Grim crew. Hate Lightning and the rest of their crew. So just try to get off the bench with more charms than notches 5 times. Yeah, I did hear, by the way, that it was the 10-year anniversary not long ago. And yeah, I used the thorn one absolutely tons in my first playthrough, Hyper, because it's like you say, if you get hit a lot, then it's just like you're constantly doing a bit of damage to the enemy. You know, sometimes you literally like kill the boss without actually landing any, you know, above itself, just because you've been hit so often, and you know the killer blow comes from the thorns. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I just gotta, like, basically assume that I can't heal. Don't even try to heal, and just hope that I'm gonna stun him soon. Because if I can stun him, 1, 2, 3, then boom, like that. If I stun him, then I get a chance to get a full 3 heals in, which is pretty epic. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. Ah! He knocked me back. So, which meant that I, you know, apart from the fact I got hurt, which is mildly annoying, the main annoyance is that he knocked me back, so I didn't get a chance to get, like, I could have got like 3 or 4 hits in or whatever, but instead I got like 1. Pogo on your head. Come on. 2, 3. I've just got to get, don't forget, I've just got to get past this guy, and then there's a bench straight after him. So even if I kind of just about scrape through, it's fine. Ah! Oh god, not this again. Why must you show this to me? The fireballs away. 1, 2, 3. That's my favorite move, boy. Oh, what? Oh, man. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Chance to heal a bit. And then he'll only have a couple more hits before he gets finished. Come on. I'm just going to tank him. There we go. Boom. This is the answer, Aaron. Off camera, if I'm not playing stuff for the, like, if I'm not playing stuff for the channel, which is Lost Odyssey and God, what's it? Minish Cap. If I'm not playing one of those, then I'm playing this. I love it. Ever since I decided anyway recently that I'd get the platinum. I can see you're getting better at the bullet hell section. Yeah, I mean, it's like all of these bosses are just like, you know, it's just learning patterns. I know that sounds like, you know, it sounds as stupid as when people are like, you know, like Dark Souls people say, oh, just get good. You know, just learn how to dodge. Yeah, thanks. Just learn how to not get hit. I mean, some people say that as a joke. Some people say it and they're totally serious. Just learn how not to get hit. It's easy as that. Boom. Get out of there, Galleon, or whatever his name is. Boom. Full health. Come on. We're nearly there. I think, yeah, it's this guy and then this guy and then Sly, who will almost certainly kill me. But at least I can say that I got to the end again. There we go. Come on. Ah, 3's not enough. Oh, hang on. Oh! Damn it. Come on. Come higher up. I need to get that jellyfish lined up. Oh, ah, no. Trying to get the jellyfish lined up. Oh, no, there's a stupid wall in the way. How about you? Oh, literally blown up in my face. It's all gone wrong. There we go. Oh, jeez. Whatever. Whatever. Got the job done. I would like more health going into this, but c'est la vie. I've heard. People keep going on about me. Oh no, it's not. Okay, forget it. I thought that was the last fight before the final boss. It's one more. Thankfully, though, this is, if anything, this is like this is quite a welcome fight because, oh god damn it, because usually this, I mean, I'm making a liar out of myself here, but usually this would be the kind of fight where I'll gain more health by doing this fight than I will lose. So, you know, I was quite annoyed that I didn't manage to have full health going into the final boss, but I think thanks to this fight, I might do now. Okay, I haven't got full health, but I've got more than I had when I went into fighter. So, here we go. Nails, whatever his name is. Sly the Fly. Is it? Oh, it's a DS exclusive. It was originally on 3DS, but it's just, oh, it's just got a remaster for the Switch. Yeah, because that's why I heard everyone. That's why everyone was going on about it, wasn't it? Kind of like Man more. The music's in front of Noctis. What? No, I haven't played Persona. I haven't played any of them. People kept telling me to play Persona 5 and saying it's like the best game ever. Rune Factory series is Harvest Moon, but with dungeons and crafting. More emphasis on the dungeons. Ah, cool. Okay. I did not know that. Speaking of that, Leah just got Harvest Moon for her birthday. Okay, I just need to... Maybe I just need to take it super slow, because there are certain times when I know I can hit them. So instead of trying to just like most bosses I can get away with just tanking them. Instead of trying to do that, maybe I should that's not fair. Maybe instead of trying to tank him, I should just accept that I'm only going to be able to hit him once in a while and just, you know, take the opportunities when I can. When he does the spinning slash, that's quite good. Or the whirlwind slash, rather. The whirlwind slash is my chance to heal. Because he kind of... he slowed. And obviously when I stagger him. Come on. Oh no, he's down. Damn it. I should have been using that chance to heal, and I wasn't. I was flapping. Come on, do a whirlwind, buddy. You know you want to. It's the first. Oh, god damn it. He's so fast. Oh, Dan. I hate this boss so much. I mean, I think I might hate this boss more than I hated Grim Troop. Just because, I don't know, with Grim Troop, at least I felt like... the one that's on the Switch. I hope if there's only one, hopefully, then that'll make it easy for you to know. If there's more than one, then I'm going to have trouble answering. I'm getting out of here. Sick of it. I don't know. Light of Hope? Right, give me one sec. And I will tell you all. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. I don't know if it was light. No, I don't. It doesn't look like Light of Hope. From where the hell is it? Hang on. But yeah, so I've decided I'm going to do some other stuff instead. Like, okay, no, maybe it is. I think it might be Light of Hope. It certainly looks like that's the only one. From what I can see, I'm looking now briefly, it looks like that's the only one that's on the Switch. It's the only one I can find anyway, so I guess it must be that one. There he is, the filthy scumbag. Yeah. We will be leaving that place, I'm afraid. We'll do some other bits to top up my platinum. Tick off a few more trophies. Actually, I don't know if I can even... Oh, no, I don't think I can tick off any more trophies. Oh, is it not? Well, I'm confused because it looked like... I'm sure the version the box, when I saw the box, it looked like... Oh, I have to have a certain charm on for him to appear. I need to like tell him to go away, I think, and then... I'm not gonna do that today, just because I'm trying to do things that are specifically like the platinum. So one thing I need to do is to do that, and then I think I need to like, because I've beaten Grim and everything. I think I just need to like send him away. No, I can understand you, dude. Don't worry. Maybe I'm going crazy. Don't I have to? Hey, your English is amazing. Your English is way better than any language I can speak, other than English. If you send Grim away, you can't fight Nightmare Grim. Do I need to fight him for the platinum though? Like I'm literally just trying to do the platinum. So, at the moment anyway. Actually though, I don't think, like I think one of the things I need to do is to get, I need to complete it while having 112%, don't I? And I don't have 112% until I beat the, just making sure. If I've got a full list here, that means I can, does that mean I can, I think I have got a full list. Does that mean I can go and collect the Hunter's Mask? Oh, hang on, encounter, no. I've only completed the 100 out of 152. Oh, man. Actually, Brazilian, there's quite a few Brazilian people in the, and South American people in the, in our community. So what time's it for you over there? If I send Grim away, does that mean I've locked out the platinum? I'm worried now. I don't want. The last thing I want to do is like at this stage of the game like ruin the platinum or whatever by kind of, and then I have to like not that I don't love the game, or I was gonna say like I'd have to play the game all again, which, you know, I do love the game, but still, like, I don't want to play it again right now. Hunter's Journal. I've got to do that. So I've got to complete the Hunter's Journal, which I'm not doing that because that's going to be super boring. I mean, I'm not doing it on camera because that's going to be super boring. I think, do you know what? I think I've just got to admit defeat and go back to the what's it called, the Pantheons. I don't think there's almost nothing else for me to do. Licensing issues with the original name. Basically, the company that used to localize the games kept the name Harvest Moon to make their own games. The original series now goes with the name of Story of Season. Oh, what? Okay. Because, like, looking at it online, you either banish Grim or you beat him for the trophy. Okay. But yeah, like, yeah, looking at it online, when like on Steam, you have to do both. Okay. Yeah, I'm playing it on PS4. Playing PS4. Right, how do I? Okay, so, oh God, I don't want to. I've heard about Absolute Radiance. Not looking forward to that. So, talk with Nim. The remaining Grim NPC will be stood by the bench, and he'll give you the carefree melody, and that'll replace That apparently replaces the Grimchild one. Is that him? Where's the... Go back where you ignite the lantern. Oh, what? Like, for Nim to show up? Oh, man. Really? Okay. Yeah, screw it. I think I'm just going to go... I think I'm going to go do some Pantheons. Because otherwise I'll just be like... stumbling around. Oh, hang on. There's flames? Have I got to destroy these flames as well? Before I can get him to show up. That should be annoying. Whatever. We're not going to do that now. We are going to go to the King's Station. And I'm going to see if I can... I mean, it'd be disappointing if I can't at least complete one Pantheon today. So that's the goal. I mean, it's so annoying. I can get up to... I mean, as you have seen, I can get up to Sly with relative ease. Like, I probably, like, of my attempts now, I reckon I get up to Sly 75% or something. Oh, the flames are for Nightmare Grim. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to face Nightmare Grim anyway via the Pantheon. So I don't know. There's two ways you could argue it. You could either say it's a good chance for me to get some practice in, or you could say, what's the point in fighting him twice? Like, I'm gonna have to fight him once anyway. Save yourself the hassle and just fight him once instead of twice. So I gotta go back to the junk pit, which I believe is this way. Okay, fair enough. So does a proper Harvest Moon game exist on the Switch, or is there literally not one? I'm talking like you know, the like not by name, like an active game. Thankfully, it's quite a short walk to get back to the junk pit for the Pantheons. They really should make some kind of, I don't know, they should have put like a bonus, maybe put like a bonus stag station at the, some kind of teleport thing at the Pantheons, just so you can get back there quick. Oh, I don't think I meant to fall down here. Or did I? Oh! Oh no, I did mean to fall down here. I did. Well, I didn't, but I should have. I think. It's this way. It's a good job I started to kind of learn my way around these parts without a map. It's a miracle that I have, because, as I say, my sense of direction is garbage. I know I'm just kind of bundling my way through here, but it's because it's like, it really doesn't matter. I'm not going to die, and I might as well just get through as quick as possible. But yeah, it'll be just, you know, it's like, it's the kind of thing I think she'll just, because she likes to play, you know, I drive to Liverpool a lot, which is like 3 hours from where I live, and it's the kind of thing, you know, she'll just, I reckon she'll enjoy playing it. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I reckon she'll enjoy playing it in the car. Because she doesn't actually play the Switch. That, oh god. Just checking what my, oh Jesus. Apologies for the green screen, peeps. The sun has decided to arrive. This is the fun that I have every time I record in the daytime. We have a south-facing garden, and I happen to, like, record near a window to the... God, this is so annoying. There must be some way I can, like, crop it or something, or... There we go. I've just cropped a bit of the sun out. Beautiful. Yeah, every time I record in the daytime, the sun comes to ruin my day. I mean, normally I would love the sun, but yeah, so I've got like we've got like a, you know, a south-facing garden or whatever, and I happen to record by that back window, which is fun when you're trying to not when you're trying to light a green screen correctly. And for me, it's like 11 AM. I'm gonna probably stop about 12, like midday. Go get some lunch and stuffs. It must be really late for you by now, Hyper. Like 4 AM or something crazy. You an out? Are you a night owl? We've got a Doraemon Story of Seasons so far, a remake of an older game that's out in Japan but not done localizing yet, and a new one in production. They'll probably be out in a year or two. Okay, I suppose I imagine everyone's just gonna go, well, you know, I imagine people think that Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing are very similar, and obviously everyone's as far as I know, that's kind of true, right? So if those are kind of similar, and obviously everyone's hyped for Animal Crossing, then it would make no sense to bring out another very similar game at the same time. It's, you know, it just seems bad for business. Right, let's just kill this guy as fast as possible. It's not the most efficient way of doing it, but we know we're going to top up later in the game. Later in the battle. Oh. Elder Who? And there we go. It's just all about Sly. I mean, really, I shouldn't have even gone back in here. What I should have done is gone and practiced Sly. That would have been the sensible thing to do. But I'm just kind of hoping that, like, I'll almost be annoyed if I, like, say I practice him in the Hall of Gods or whatever, and then I beat him, and then I get back here, and then I fail to beat him. That's almost, like, more annoying. I know it sounds stupid, but it's almost more annoying, because then it's like, oh, like, if I'd have used my go of beating him actually in the Pantheon, it would be complete. So, yeah, I kind of just want to, you know, I have at least a semi-strat for him now, so I just want to kind of get up to him, and I'm sure if I just get up to him and try to beat him 4 to 5 times, one of them I'll get slightly luckier than the other ones, and I'll win. Not really in gameplay. Oh, okay. I thought they were both kind of like, you know, like farming simulator / you know, like Stardew kind of, and, you know, chatting with the locals and that. You know, I thought they were kind of quite similar in gameplay. Although, admittedly, I've never played either, so, you know, it's pure guesswork that's leading me to say that. Chance to have a cheeky little heal while he's going, ah, don't hurt me. Oh, god damn it. I should not be getting hurt by this guy. I keep letting him jump on my head. Get back here. So weird. I love that music. They're kind of like... Is discordant? Is that the word? Like, you know, it's like an accordion, but it's all wrong. Oh. Come on, let's do this. We got Grim coming. After, oh no, Grim's after this guy, isn't he? Oh, come on. Just got hit by his goddamn helper. Go on. Down you go. Smash, smash, smash. And smash. Come on. Smash, 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 smash. Actually, I can just glide. Oh no. Man. Screwed this up. I've really screwed this up. By the time I get to Grim, I'm not going to have any health left. Man. I'm literally going to have like four bits of health. 5, 6. I got to 6. I managed to heal to 6. 6 is good. And I'm getting the hang of Grim anyway. And I got to 7 there while he does his little bow. And there goes that. There goes the extra one. 1, 2. Smash him up. Smash him up. That's like really good. I mean, it actually doesn't take that many hits to kill. It's just that the hits are so hard to get in. So if you can get like 5 or 6 hits in, that's massive. I have left myself in a precarious situation though, because I can basically only, oh man, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can't afford to get hit at all. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I got hit by walking into him by accident. Yeah, like just leaving yourself in a situation where you can't get hurt at all against him is not a smooth move. Harvest Moon's about farming and building relationships. So close. Animal Crossing's played in real time and is more about daily life kind of stuff, like decorating your house, talking to cute animal villagers. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I keep hearing people talk about Animal Crossing, and I can't help but I know I shouldn't, but I can't. It's the same with so many games. Like, I can't help but be put off the game a little bit by how crazy the fans are. That sounds really bad, but like I don't know, the fans just seem, and you know, I'm sure that people say the same about, you know, I love Final Fantasy VII, and I don't, you know, I'm in the same camp. I love Final Fantasy VII. Hate the fans. Fans of Final Fantasy VII are nightmares. In the nicest possible way, because I am one. But your average Final Fantasy VII fan is a loony. Like, they're just so hardcore. Too much. And like, you know, because I like Stardew, and like I've put loads of hours into Stardew and stuff, and but I don't know if it's quite, I don't think it's quite the same. I liked a lot of the stuff like mining in Stardew though, and the, like, you know, the combat and stuff like that. You know, I wasn't like going around giving every single person a present and whatever. Like, you know, I gave presents. I'd like pick like a couple of people that I liked, and it's like they got all my presents. I wasn't trying to make like every single person in the town love me. God, he's a fast one today. He won't sit still. Let me hit you. There we go, so I can heal. Then I can smack him up some more. Oh. Oh. Where's he gone? There he is. Cheeky monkey. Stand still, dude. But yeah, so anyway, for those who kind of are joining the stream late or whatever, the kind of reason I wanted to do this little stream today was mainly just because we haven't got a video to upload today. It's silly maybe that, you know, I should be maybe more willing to just go, we haven't got a video, so what? We'll have one tomorrow. But I don't know, I feel bad doing that. So if possible, you know, I'd always like to do something. So I thought I'll just do a little stream today and then kind of, you know, I mean, I'm fully aware that a lot of the people who kind of regularly watch, this is probably a garbage time for them. But, you know, if you want something to watch, then, hey, it'll be there in the nighttime. You can watch it back later if watching me die repeatedly to bosses is your thing. Which, to be fair, it does seem to be a lot of people's thing, watching me die over and over again. It's funny because Animal Crossing fans are definitely a bit obsessive, but are also super nice. Oh yeah. I mean, like, I'm not, like, I haven't seen any nastiness, not like I have with Final Fantasy VII. I mean, the nastiness in the Final Fantasy VII community is unreal, because, you know, someone else thinks that, you know, the main character's supposed to like this girl instead of this girl. It's like, Jesus, it's a game, you know. Just calm down. Like, especially because it was a game. I don't care what anyone says. It was a game, and that was one of the kind of cool things I thought about it at the time. It's a game that lets you decide who goes out with who, kind of thing. Like, you know, there's a point in the game where, as I'm sure many people know, a point in the game where the Cloud will go on a date with someone, and who he goes on a date with is based entirely on how you've played the game, what dialogue options you've chose throughout the game, or whatever. Like, you know, it's optional. It can be whatever you want. Like, and people are like, no, it has to like this girl. That's like, gee. I mean, you know, I have an opinion of which one I'd like him to like, kind of thing, but it's like, I don't really care if, you know, I don't know. Some people are just crazy. Some people just, I don't know. I want to say like, I don't want to say like games too much, because I feel like, I'm not even sure if they are, it sounds really like patronizing or whatever. I'm not even sure if they are there for liking the game, or they're just like, I don't know, obsessed with some image in their head. I'm gonna smash this guy easy, by the way, just saying. Like, we've already staggered him once, and we've still got pretty much full health. And of course, we only have to survive. We only have to survive. We only have to kill him, basically. I know that sounds like a stupid thing to say, but like, we can kill him with as little health as possible. As little health left as you know, 1. It doesn't really matter. All that matters is that he dies, because then we're gonna get a bench. Boom. And we're gonna heal up. Final phase, which only lasts like 2 or 3 hits, maybe. You are done, son. Down. Whew. Okay. And we stop at the bench. But yeah, you know, I haven't seen any kind of nastiness from them. They're just like a bit crazy. I'm like, I mean, I guess it's one of those things where like you have to be in on the, you know, you have to like in on it to understand what the hell they're talking about. And you know, that's true of anything like that. Like, I don't like, I keep hearing people talk about Tom Nook. Who's Tom Nook? Like, he's the little bear, right? But what is he, like the mayor of the town or something? I don't know. I keep hearing people talk about Tom Nook and making jokes about... The joke for Animal Crossing fans around the time that Sword and Shield were in the news was that Pokemon fans were freaking out, and Animal Cross fans were just like, oh, look, we've got new flowers. Yeah, I mean, that's another. I mean, Pokemon fans. Again, like I'm reluctant to kind of ever say like, you know, these people are all blah blah blah, because, you know, there are plenty of people who like Pokemon, who are just perfectly normal human beings. They're not complete crazies, but the crazies happen to shout louder than the normal people. Yeah, he does look like a Tanuki. Is that like a... I've always thought that. Well, like, you know, when I've seen, you know, screenshots of him, is that like a confirmed thing? Like they've stolen that from Nintendo, or is that just, hey, looks a bit similar? This is such an annoying boss, because it's so heavily dependent on just hoping that a jellyfish Is that close enough? Ah! God damn it! Man! Finally, I've got the jellyfish to bounce into him. I stunned him. And then I like fell off all the platforms, so I didn't get a chance to get any hits in. So I might as well have just not stunned him. Oh! Come on! It's happened again? God damn it. I stunned him again and got 0 hits in. Oh, it's so annoying. Like, this was a really good run. This was a really good run where I had, you know, obviously it all comes down to whether I beat the Sly or whatever, but I at least need to, 1, reach him, and 2, ideally reach him with lots of health. And I was in good shape to do that until about 30 seconds ago. Come on. None of the jellyfish will lie. Oh, there we go. No, why have you not? What are you doing? That was like, couldn't have been like, couldn't have been any more lined up. Tom Nook, it's in his name. Stole the Tanuki evening from Nintendo. No, sorry, I meant to say stole it from Mario. You know what I mean? You know what? Stole it from Mario is what I mean. I know it's Nintendo. But yeah, have they actually that's like confirmed then? So is he like the mayor of the town or whatever? Or I assume he's somewhat a major character, or is he just another villager that people but he's like just a popular one? Like, and can you design your own person? Like, or will you always look a certain way? Like, how do you get much creativity over what you look like? That might be the first time ever I've made it through that fight with full health. Usually I get battered by the bee, but then I'm kind of like, yeah, it's fine, I'll get it back on this fight. That's the thing I was saying. The more you practice these Pantheons, the better you do on the earlier fights, and then it should, in theory, make the later fights easier because you're not stressed. You're not stressed out by the earlier fights, and you've got plenty of health, plenty of soul. You get to design your character. Are you getting it then, Hyper? Oh, in fact, you were saying, weren't you? You were saying your dad's bought you a copy, but you're not sure if you wanted a physical one or a digital one. I mean, I can see the appeal. Usually, I'm like super physical, like in favor of physical. I can see the appeal with a game like that, where kind of, I'm guessing it's the kind of game where you might just, I mean, obviously you can play it for big amounts of time as well, but it's also the kind of game where you can probably just like flick it on for half an hour here and there. So if it's a game like that, then not having to constantly switch the cartridges around is nice, you know. Like, if it's gonna, like, I've got this digital and I quite like that. I mean, this is completely different, but because obviously it's not a portable, PS4 is not portable, but I like the fact that I can kind of, like, me and Emma have been playing Yakuza lately, and I like the fact that we can carry on playing Yakuza, and then I can flick over to this without having to change discs all the time. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Come on, stagger. Stagger so I can heal. Boom. I'd rather have digital, but free is... Yeah, exactly. Free is... It's hard to justify paying $50 for it or $60 for a game when someone's offering to give it to you for free. I mean, that's... Yeah, I'm usually... Oh, you goddamn... I'm usually very pro-physical. Ah, what? That was some bounce back. He bounced the whole length of the room at me. Outrageous. And again. Get out. This is... Whoa. Come on. Whoa. Not going well. Heal, heal, heal. Come on, just die. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Heal, heal. Heal for the Grim Troop. And then I can get one more heal in before... Okay, no, that'll do. Oh, come on. I feel like I've got this mastered though, which is... It sounds insane. The thought that I have got like this mastered is nuts. Because this guy is so hard. But it's just about... Oh, no. It's just about knowing when the openings are and just... Sometimes I think when you're when you're new to the fight, you want to get hits in as much as possible, but this is one of these fights where you just have to accept that you're going to spend most of the fight not hitting them, and it's fine. Because he hasn't actually got, you know, doesn't actually take that many hits to kill, so just accept it. And just... You'll kill him before you know it. The main thing is stay alive. There we go. First phase. You get to heal for 3. Smash him up a bit in the face. Ah, I did not want to jump into that. That was just... Oh, all that. That was 2 hits for the price of none. I don't know what even that means. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3. Smash, smash, smash. 1, 2, 3. Smash, smash. Ah, I walked into him. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Cheeky little heal. I mean, I realised it was just a minute ago I said, I can't believe I've got this boss mastered. And I'm in dangerous signs of dying to him. So clearly I haven't got it mastered. Oh, that was so lucky that that spike did not kill me. I don't even know how that didn't go through me. Boom! Final phase. It's just about not getting hit by the spikes again, all the fireballs, or running into him. I know. Like, I had 1 health as well. Like, I don't know how that spike did not kill me. And the fact that it didn't kill me meant that I got a chance to heal for like 2 or 3. I like having a mix on Switch because I've got an assortment that I can play anytime. Yeah, like especially with on Switch, there's certain games like I've got Mario Maker 2 digital, and that's quite good, I think. Just because it's one of those games where actually I could have switched my. It does me, and I could switch my if I feel like there's a better charm setup for the back end of this Pantheon. I could change it midway at that bench. Never even thought about that. Go away. Give me a chance to hit him. Ooh. Jeez. Run. No. Come on. Just die. There we go. Oh yeah, so yeah, Mario Maker 2 is the kind of game where I might just stick it on for 10 minutes and just do a couple of levels and then stick it, you know, and I can't be like, if I knew that I had to switch the cartridge for the sake of playing it for 10 minutes, I probably wouldn't even bother. I know that sounds really lazy, but... but it is what it is. Come on. Is that? No, that wasn't a hit. It's chasing me around the room. There's two types of lightning. There's the ones that like basically around the room. Oh, come on. How was that not a hit? This is the most annoying bot. This might be more annoying than Sly. At least Sly I can kind of... He's got a proper like move set to learn or whatever. This is just trash. Hate this boss. Can you tell that I'm salty? Come on. Oh, there we go. This might be the window. They're not lined up. Of course they're not lined up. They don't want to play ball. Someone get lined up, god damn it. And lined up. You need to get them lined up and at a time where you're not getting electrocuted. It's such garbage. And then you only have to hit him about 5 times. Like, you barely have to hurt him. It's just the fact that hurting him is nigh on impossible. Go on, that's gotta be it. Yes! Come on, yes! Boom! Get out of there, you stupid jellyfish. 1 second. Hyper. Yes, there is a salt command. Do it. I just had to turn something on to make it work. I forgot to turn it on and I figured, like, to be honest, I half figured they want to come anyway today. No, no, no. Don't get battered by her. Oh, come on. Look at that. She's literally hiding in the behind the foreground to the point where she's invisible. Damn it. Damn it! I'm throwing strategy out the window here. Which is generally a bad idea. I love Hornet. By the way, speaking of Hornet, Silksong coming soon this year. She is, you know, going to be the main character. For those, if you don't know, that's a lot of salt. Please give me some health. He's not gonna, is he? I've never tried Dream. Oh god. Okay. No, I thought I'd try Dream Nail on them just in case. Still no info? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, you still no info about yeah. Yeah, not much info in terms of like story-wise, but you know, I've got to be honest. I'm mostly there for the gameplay. So give me some new, you know. Go away, you stupid fly! Oh my god! Just need to stun him so I can have a moment's breath. Team Cherry is very quiet on Silksong. He's mostly there to get beat up by more bosses. Right. That's it. I can't do this without... I need to practice this stupid fly. He's driving me nuts. And it's the only thing. Like, I can get through the rest of the things pretty easy. I mean, occasionally I die on something, but it's, you know... It's pretty rare. Whereas Fly kills me every time. It's just this god. I mean, like I've found. I mean, I've no doubt that it's going to get harder as I progress. But so far, I've found the Pantheons pretty easy. And I know that they're going to get way harder. So I'm not saying that they're easy, but the first couple are dead easy, I reckon. And this one is pretty easy to get to him, and then it just gets insane? I don't know. I just can't see. His nail is so enormous, and I can't figure out when I'm safe. And there's almost no chance to heal. I think maybe I should. Oh, damn it. I'm thinking maybe I should, because there's a bench like a couple of bosses before this guy. There's a bench a couple of bosses just before you fight him, and the bosses just before him are only like hornets, jellyfish, and someone else. So it's like it's quite easy to get from the bench to him. So I'm thinking it might be. Oh, God damn it! It might make more sense to use what I've got right now to get up to him, and then when I get to that bench, if there's some like cheeky way that I can batter him. Crystal Dash makes me want to go. Sure, the last Pantheon of benches every 10 bosses, but the bosses there are super bosses. Pogo. Yeah, I can like, that doesn't hurt him though, right? Or I thought that was just a way of avoid. I mean, I know it's a way of avoiding the attack, but it doesn't hurt him, right? Like, if it doesn't hurt him, I'd rather just run away, which I realize that I'm not doing sometimes, because quite often when he does the whirlwind attack, it's my only chance to heal. God damn it. Oh, God. My timing is off with everything. Yeah, no, I think that does hurt him actually. Right. Okay, so it is just a way of evading damage then. It sounded like I hurt him then. Oh, come on! His nail is stupidly big. Yeah, if I could just beat this guy, the third Pantheon would be so easy. Very good down. Oh my. Okay, so when he does the slash down, that's like a really good. That one is a really good chance to get at least one, if not two hits in. Maybe I need to keep going over the top of him. Oh, hey, I've stunned him, and I've got more health than I've ever had while stunning him. I like this seems to be working to kind of get a hit, go over. Oh no! God damn it! See, the thing is, there's almost no. I basically have to do this with. Oh my God! Oh, what? What is this madness? Just when you think you're done, they whip out a third phase. Oh my God, come on. God damn it. Three extra soul containers. I don't know. What do you start with, Aaron or Hyper? I've got an extra 2 right now because of a certain charm. So if you take those 2 off, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 9 plus 2. So 9 is the maximum that you can get in the game without any extra charms. And I think you start with 5. Oh, soul containers. Oh, sorry. My fault. Yeah, there are 3 extra, like, yeah, slots, but each slot only each slot is only a third of your you know, so out of your full mask you can get 3 heals, and then if you get each one of those the mini circles is 1 more heal. So when you're completely full up, you can have 6 heals worth at once. Yeah, so I feel like smack, go over the top. Smack, go over the top. This is... Oh, no, no, no! Get away from that. Damn it. It's hard to get enough height to be able to pogo on him. By the time he's started doing it, you're kind of usually already screwed. Oh, man, I don't even know why I'm trying to heal. Just accept that you're only going to get to heal now. What the hell was that? that was a swipe that took up like the entire room. Come on. I'm certainly doing better than I've ever done. Damn it. I've already got 2 of those. Oh, you've got... Wow, you've got 2 new... That's pretty good going. I don't think... When I completed... I mean, you know what I'm like. But when I completed the first time, I don't think I had 2 by the end of the game. So, I mean, I guess, if nothing else, that's a testament to saying that the game is not as hard as you might think. Because I beat it with a lot less upgrades than you could possibly have. Damn you. Oh, no, no, no. Ah! Oh, no, get away from that. There we go. What? He going straight back to his sword there? Didn't get any chance to heal there. It's trash. Oh, he's doing this again. Oh, get out the way. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Let me heal a bit. Really good at finding hidden stuff. I'm really bad at it. Well, yeah, I mean, you would find in hidden Breath of the Wild shrines. That is a skill. Like, some of the, like... I'd say of the 120 Breath of the Wild shrines, maybe only like 50 maybe are quite... I'd say probably only 50 are like dead easy to find. There's a hell of a lot of shrines in Breath of the Wild that are less than easy to find. I've definitely got a better grasp of this now, though. Like, you know, I've made it to the final phase, I assume. You never know. Twice now. There we go. Heal up, heal up, heal up. Pogoing is the way to go, as long as he's not swiping upwards, and as long as you're not sitting in front of him when he dashes. Oh, come on. So where are you up to the final Pantheon, are you, Aaron? Where, like, where have you got stuck? Oh, God damn it. This is just a whole other... Oh. My God, he's too fast in that last phase. I thought the first 2 phases were fast. Stuck at the 39th / last. What, the 39th? Oh, so what, the very... Either the very last boss or the one before it? Use your nail arts. Yeah, I always forget about them. Really need to go back to some specific bosses I passed over ages ago now that I've got everything. Yeah, I know, it's hard. And then it's only what day does? I think this is my last go. Just because I've streamed for 2 hours now with absolutely zero progress. I mean, in a way, I've got progress because I've got better at fighting him. That's my progress. I got better. And I've mastered. I feel like I've mastered. Oh, God damn it. I feel like I've mastered that Grim Troop dude. Which is nice, but useless. Oh. That move is absurd. That move takes up like the entire room. No, go away. Oh yeah, on your head. Way better than spamming since it has a very large area. Sometimes I beat the 39th boss, but the last boss always kills me. Ah, God, that is hard. That is brutal. Right, one more go. Comes out Friday. Almost finished Room Factory, but I've also got the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon that came out recently. Well, yeah, at least you've got lots to, you know. It's definitely like, you know, there's worse problems to have than too many games to play, isn't it? I mean, it's something I moan about all the time. I like too many games and not enough time, but there's definitely worse problems. And if everyone's gonna start, as everyone keeps saying, if everyone's gonna start self-isolating, then you may well find yourself with a lot of spare time on your hands. Oh, damn it. Oh no! Go on. Yeah, you read my mind. Okay, here we are. Right. Right, come on. Oh, God. I wish I could go to the Hall of Gods and just practice his last phase. Sadly, that's not an option. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, actually, when you think about how big this Hall of Gods is. I bet you know, Aaron. I don't. How many bosses there are in this game, but I bet you it's tons. Must be 50 bosses, I reckon, in the game. Well, you know, including all the optional ones and stuff. Pretty nuts. I mean, Dark Souls will only have like 20 or something. Ah, I'm so close. So close. Yeah, I was tempted to play some Jedi Fallen Order today. The only reason I didn't is because I knew that it was a bit of an awkward time to play. It was a bit of an awkward time to stream, and I thought, well, if I play now, then loads of people who are following it are probably going to miss it. Yeah, look. There's so little I've got left to do, so I've got to... I think those two are basically the same thing. So record all of the Hallow Nest creatures, which is basically like you have to kill like a certain amount of each. There are 47 bosses on Hollow Knight, including the harder versions. Okay. Yeah, you might be right, Hyper. You might be right. Once I'm not chatting, maybe. Yeah, so that one is just to kill like a bunch of every single enemy in the game, which is easy enough. It's just a bit grindy. Although most of them you'll do naturally anyway, as you kind of backtrack through every area. That one, I think you just get it by going to the guy and saying, hey, I've killed every enemy in the game. So those two are basically the same thing. This one, complete the Tale of the Grim Troop. So that one I just have to tell Grim to go away, because I've already beaten him. Complete the Pantheon of the Night. Do we know what that is? Ascend the Pantheon of Hallownest and take your place at its peak. I assume that's what you do when you beat the 5th one, I assume. achieve 112%, which I've already got like 109%, so that's like pretty much done. I just need to beat the Pantheons to do that. And then I don't even aid the Herald in moving on. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's like it'll just happen naturally as I like 100% the game and then complete it. I assume, I hope. Right, thank you everyone for coming along. Glad I could finally do a stream that was for a change, that was at a more reasonable time for you, Aaron, instead of you having to stay up till like 6 in the morning to watch or something. So it's been fun. I'm annoyed that I didn't make any progress at all. But yeah, maybe like Hyper says, when I'm not actually on camera and I can just focus on my own. I just gotta beat the Sly dude. It's so annoying. He's so hard compared to everything else. 6 in the morning. Yeah. Who'd stay up and watch a stream at 6 in the morning, Hyper? I don't know. No, definitely not you. Right? I am going to let you get some sleep, Hyper, because you must be tired now. Right, I'm going to go off, get some lunch. Have a good day, everyone. I'm actually going to be back streaming tomorrow, but at the regular time. Past your bedtime, but only like an hour. Oh, wow. Okay. So you are a night owl. I mean, I would be if it wasn't for the fact that... you know, kids. Got to take kids to school and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Doom, Nightmare mode. Going to try and beat the game in one night. Same as, same as the ghouls and ghosts and goblins thing. Probably not going to happen, but I will give it a go. That'll all change soon. Hello, Alex. What, kid taking the kids to school? Yeah, you might be right. I'm a night owl partially by necessity. Okay. Doom 2016. It's going to be Doom OG, I'm afraid. I don't even... Doom was pretty hard. Doom 2016, I remember that being... I'm sure I remember thinking that was pretty hard. Like, just on like a like a middle difficulty. Like, certainly harder than the originals. Like, when I play the originals on like middle, hurt me plenty or whatever, I absolutely hammer it. It's so easy. But yeah, since I gotta work. Oh, you gotta work at 4 PM. Okay, well yeah, you gotta work your, body clock around that work and stuff. Yes, OG Doom Nightmare mode. I'm gonna get absolutely obliterated, I'm sure, but it'll be fun. If I can, to be honest, if I can just beat my record of, I've never made it past the 2nd level, so if I can beat that, I'll be happy. I think there's only like 7 levels, isn't there? I mean, if I keep plugging away and if I get lucky, ready your salty shakers. Doom was one of the first games you played on the channel. It was the first game. Yeah. I mean, it's quite cool that actually. I forgot about that. It was I did like a playthrough of chapter 1 of it in just a one-off episode. It took me like 25. I mean, that shows how easy it is for me on the regular difficulty setting. Episode 1 on the channel was me completing chapter 1 of Doom, the whole chapter, unedited, in about 20 odd minutes. Like, had one of those in the background while I was doing the fan. Oh, that's amazing. That fan art was amazing with all the different characters. It's still floating around somewhere in the stream overlay. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go get some lunch. Hyper, you go get some sleep. Aaron, 6 PM. I don't know. Go do something. Don't know. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.